How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Unorthodox Savings. So this time of year, the spending is at an all-time high per person. So if you're traveling for the holidays, you're buying gifts for the holidays, you're usually gonna use a credit card so you can get points back and get more money. So I spent a lot of time doing some research to figure out what are the best credit cards you can get for 2021. Now this is in no way of telling you guys to go out and spend money and sign up for things you don't need. But if you're going to spend money anyways in any of these categories, or you need a credit card because you're trying to build your credit, this is what I found to be the best credit cards to get. So coming in at number one for the best cashback card I've found is the Citi Cashback Card. And this gives you 2% cash back on any purchase you can have, 1% when you buy, and then 1% when you pay it off. Now there are other credit cards that give you more money back as you buy things. But the reason why this card is good is because it doesn't change monthly, it doesn't change seasonally. So brands like Discover and Chase, they give you 5% cash back on categories or certain stores. So for that month, if you only have 5% cash back on Russell Stover like chocolates or things like that, you're not going to go out and purposely spend your money on that. You want to just passively get cash back as you make purchases throughout the month. And I'll also add that this card does not have an annual fee, so you won't actually have to pay money yearly to keep this card going. So this is just a really passive way for when you're going grocery shopping, you're getting gas, you're doing other things, you just get cash back. And this leads me into the best credit card for traveling. Now, this credit card is meant for people who travel, not just go on vacation once, twice, or 3 times a year frequently, because this card requires you to spend a bit more money if you're going to get all the perks. But if you do travel and you're going to spend money anyways, this card is perfect and you get a lot of stuff for it. And I'm gonna start naming it right now. So this credit card has a $550 annual fee, which is why I said if you're gonna travel a lot, it's worth getting this card because you have to pay that much. But if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, you'll get $700 back or $50,000 in points. The reason why I brought up points is because you can use it for literally anything else that the card may give you. You also get a $300 credit line to travel expenses such as parking meters, hotels, Airbnbs, Ubers, and other things like that. You'll also get a line for $120 to DoorDash, and you'll also get another $120 for the DoorDash Pass, which equals out to $240 just for food and that expenses. You'll get a complimentary year of Lyft Pink, which equals out to be $240, access to the Priority Lounge, and then a $100 line of credit to Global or TSA Pre, which happens every 4 years. You get $100 just for that. You get 5 times the points back for gas stations and Instacart. You also get 10 times the points back for streaming services such as Netflix and Disney Plus. So if you're on an airplane, you're traveling places, you're gonna be streaming something to keep yourself entertained, you might as well do that. And that comes out to be 15% off your subscription. So after you spent the annual fee on this card, the total profit comes out to be $1,080. So if you're spending this money anyways on traveling, you might as well get that money back and enjoy everything else that comes with it. Now the best credit card for a sign-up bonus is a Chase Sapphire Preferred, not the Reserved, but the Preferred, and that has an annual fee of $95, but again, if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, you get $750 back, which easily pays for the annual fee, as well as 2 times cashbacks for dining. Now this is the best credit card that I've seen for a sign-up bonus. It gives you the most amount of money back. And I think this credit card is really good for beginners and if you're going to spend this much money, especially around the holidays. Now the best credit card for 0% interest can be debated. I'm gonna have a few cards I'm listing, and the first card I'm listing is the best credit card for 0% interest for the longest amount of time. So the credit card that has the longest duration of 0% interest is the US Bank Platinum card that lasts 20 months long of 0% interest you have to owe. So if we're in this pandemic, you're behind on a lot of bills and you know you're not gonna be able to pay things off, at least for 20 months, you're not gonna have any interest accruing. And to add on, of course, this card has no annual fee, so at least you don't have any fees to pay up front just to get this card. So if you're someone who owes a lot of money, you're in debt, the best credit card with 0% interest is the Citi Double Cashback Card. This card has 18 months of no interest, and you can do a bank transfer over to the credit card so it can knock the interest off the debt you owe, and then you can spend that time paying it off. Now, it's a little bit tricky because you can't put things such as your car loan or your student loans and things like that. So usually like other credit cards and other expenses like that, at least you can transfer it over here and then pay your debt off without worrying about any late fees. If you want 0% interest and you want cash back on a card, the Capital One Silver is the perfect card to get. So the Capital One brand of cards overall is a really good brand. Their customer service is really good. And this card specifically gives you 15 months of 0% interest. And the 5 months that you give up from the first card, you get 1.5% cash back on all purchases. It also has no annual fee. You get $150 back if you spend $500 in the first 3 months. And for most people, that's easily obtainable, and that's a free $150 you would get back that you normally wouldn't have. Personally, I really think this credit card is the best credit card for 0% interest than the US Bank Platinum card. I think it just does more, it gives you more, and it gives you more money back. So it does the most for anybody in any situation. But if you want the card with 0% interest for a long time, then the US Bank Platinum card is the best card to buy. So the best credit card overall, and my favorite brand of credit card overall, is called the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. This credit card's amazing. It's not really dominant in any field, but it does so much that it can apply to anyone, and it gives you a good amount of money back. And I'm gonna start naming all the reasons now. So starting off, it has no annual fee, 1.5% cash back on all purchases, 5 times the points on Lyft, and then if you spend $500 in the first 3 months, which is around $166 to $167 a month, you get $200 back more, which is more than the Capital One Silver card. And on top of everything, you pay 0% interest for the first 15 months. Now, I will say the Capital One Silver beats this card if you're overseas, because the Chase Freedom Unlimited card has a fee for making purchases overseas, so that's why it's worth getting different types of cards. Now, if you're anything like me and you don't really travel all that much and you kind of have your routine, then the Chase Freedom Unlimited is a perfect card to get. It does it all. It gives you 5% cash back on different categories as well, so you kind of hit a check bar, and it's different stores. So like I made the joke before about Russell Stover, there's different categories you can choose on top of that. And I will say that the Chase brand of credit cards, their customer service is really good. I hate the automated messaging of pressing something. So when I call them and I had a problem, they answered with a real person right away. They helped me out, and they didn't do any nonsense. They didn't try to sell me on anything. So I really, really do like this brand, and I use this card for just about any purchase. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. So let me know what you guys think down below, what cards you like, what cards you're interested in, and if you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you have any cards that you use personally that you think are better in a certain category, comment below. I'll do my research, and I would love to talk about it, especially for the ones for travel and the ones for the sign-up bonuses and 0% interest, because those 3 categories can be debated pretty well. Because different cards do different things, but I've done a lot of research. I spent the past few weeks looking at a lot of different cards, and these are the ones that I found are the best, in my opinion, in every single category. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to join my free Discord down below, there's a link there that costs you nothing, and you can talk about investing and anything you want. You can send memes. So thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.